Allah God, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to whom praises are due forever, taught me that Jesus was not even born during the entire month of December. The scholars agree that according to their history, Jesus could not have been born in December. Allah God taught me that Jesus was born between the first and the second week in September instead of December, but no one knew the day of Jesus' birth except Joseph and Mary. Because of the Jews' hot prosecution against the birth of Jesus, the exact day of his birth was kept a secret from the public. So, to break my people up from the worship of a false birthday of Jesus, we turn to abstaining from eating in the daylight hours during the month of December. This is in no way a fast. When we abstain from food for so short a time as for early morning until after sundown and darkness begins to appear, we cannot call this a fast, for we are eating the same way that we have always been eating, one meal in that day. It is no fast to me and my followers to eat a meal after Sunday. We cannot call it a fast. A fast should be from 2 to 3 days without eating food. If we are seeking spiritual advancement, we should fast for 3 days. In the case of the Orthodox Muslims worshiping Ramadan by not eating until after sunset and darkness approaches, they can eat all night long if they want to until the next morning at dawn. They call this a fast. They say that they do this in the month of Ramadan because Ramadan is the month in which the Holy Quran was revealed to Muhammad. But the way that I understand scripture teaches us that Muhammad received the Holy Quran over a period of 23 years. Muhammad did not receive the Holy Quran in one night or in one day. And if he received the whole Holy Quran in the month of Ramadan, why fast in that month? If we are given what we want, Holy Quran, in that month without fasting, I cannot understand why we should fast in the month of Ramadan. For the first revelation of the Holy Quran was already given in that month without fasting. It would look more proper for us to be rejoicing over the great salvation Holy Quran that Allah God sent to us in the month of Ramadan. If you can convince me it is necessary to fast in the month of Ramadan because of Muhammad receiving the Holy Quran of the first revelation of the Holy Quran, then I will go along with it. However, since the Holy Quran was received over a period of years, I am very much baffled in trying to understand why we should fast in the month of Ramadan. We should be rejoicing because of receiving the Holy Quran, and we should teach others to rejoice throughout the month of Ramadan if it is because the Holy Quran was revealed in that month. Of course, this is the Arab way in their religious belief that they should fast, but I do say that it is not necessary to fast to get something that you already received. We should all thank Allah and be grateful to Allah God for giving us the truth, or the great revelation, Holy Quran, that will guide us into a clearer truth than we have had in the past. So, I am not asking my followers to fast in the month of December because of the birth of a prophet Jesus, nor do we want to worship his birth or worship because some great revelation was sent down to another prophet. No, it is just to keep my followers from worshiping falsehood instead of truth, and to prevent them from spending their money in the falsehood instead of truth, and to prevent them from spending their money in the falsehood of Santa Claus. There are so many untruths that the people of untruth white race have misled us in. We must come out of untruth. We must come out of falsehood. I do not know that fasting is good. I do know that fasting is good. I have tried fasting for many years myself. I do know that fasting is good for our health, and fasting is good for the spiritual advancement. It is actually good for us to take a fast and abstain from eating food for a period of days. But if you are not actually fasting when you are going to eat every day, regardless to what time you may set for the meal, if you eat within 24 hours, you cannot really consider it as a fast. And so I say to my followers, we are not fasting in December. We are just abstaining from taking a part with false worship. We abstain from eating meat throughout the month of Ramadan, the month of December. It is good for us to abstain from eating meat, for we should not eat meat at all. Meat is not good for our health, nor for our body. Actually, by nature, we are not made to live off meat. Allah God, who came in the person of Master Muhammad, to whom praises are due forever, taught me that no meat is good for us, except the little young pigeon squab that has never flown from its nest. But we eat meat. Beef. Coarse meat, such as beef, we should not wear out our stomach trying to digest this coarse meat. We should not eat any meat, not even lamb. Fish. We can eat fish. Fish is raised under a different atmosphere. Fish is from a different world of life. Fish is born and fish lives in the water of life. Fish is good for us. Birds. Allah God taught me that no bird is good for us to eat. And if you watch the nature of a bird, you will also agree that the bird is not fit to eat. But following a people who the Holy Quran describes as eating like beasts, white race, they eat anything that they want to eat, and they do not care concerning the harm that it is doing to their life. It is hard to live 100 years eating the way the white race eats, not to think of being able to live from 200 to 900 years like Noah and Methuselah lived. Allah God, who came in the person of Master Muhammad, to whom praises are due forever, taught me that the people of the planet Mars lives 1,200 years of our Earth years. I do not know what they eat of their planet life, as Allah God did not teach me what they eat, and I did not ask him in the first place. The people of Mars eat what their planet produces for them to eat, as the planet produced the people of Mars, and it produces the food that they eat. I do not know what the planet produces other than the people of Mars. If I could fly to Mars, I do not know whether I could say, prepare fish, lamb, or chicken, and have it prepared for me. Fast for 3 days. Fast for 3 times 3 days. Fast for 9 days, or fast for 27 days. Fasting is good for us. It gives our blood time to cleanse itself, and in doing so, it makes us think clearer. If you make a habit of fasting, you are not going to get sick. Abstain from eating if you are eating the right kind of food. You can fast, but when you eat again, you poison your body. Stay away from that which is not good for us. Abstaining from food from the rising of the sun until the sun sets, this is not fasting. All praises due to Allah. This concludes the reading of chapter 14 of How to Eat to Live, book 2. All praises are due to Allah. To order your books by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, go to store.finalcall.com, and also listen to the Final Call Radio, which has inspirational lectures, teachings, and music of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Thank you again so much for listening and for subscribing. Hit the like button and share. May Allah bless everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you, and until next time, much love, success, and peace.